back to it. So we're still missing out on a bunch of stuff. So pipes, okay. You know what I'm gonna do? Where is, there you are. Okay. So let's take you and have you grab a bunch of stuff. So bring me 1,000 of those. 200 of those. Stack of engines. Bring me more of those. More of those. Bring me 2 stacks of each of these. Bring me a bunch of those. Stack of those. I'm gonna need those. No. Bring me more of those. I might need some of these. You know what? Bring me some of these smaller miners as well to squeeze into places. Bring me 2 stacks of boilers. 5 stacks of those. Bring another 2 stacks of those. Bring me a stack of those. And another stack of these. Oh, and definitely a bunch of those. We need to reduce power demand. Let's grab, I think I'm gonna need 2 more stacks of those. Oh, don't need any of that. Anything else? You know what, just bring another stack of those just to be safe, and another stack of trains. Go. Alright. We're gonna rename this. Nope, that didn't put it at the top like it said, and it also makes it much harder to see. There we go, that'll put it at the top of the list. We can put a symbol at the end. That was too hard to see. So, this one. Nope, didn't apply it. Okay. Sure, a heart. That'll work out. Okay. Now we just wait for a while for you to get your stuff. Okay. Now the other thing of note here is thought ice would be an issue, but I guess not. How is power here? Really? Okay, there's a spike. For the chemical plants at 6 megawatts. You know what? I don't think I need all of these solar panels. Cut down on some of these solar panels, but they're just filling up empty space at the moment. Although I could use it to try and grab some. My goodness, I have so much going on here. Okay, so this feeds it back this way. Alright, it's probably fine. Fulgora, we're missing, and speed modules. Where are we missing the speed modules? Here, over here. So the speed modules take up a ton of power. So we're gonna take those out. Less speed modules, please. Okay, less speed modules. What are you being backed up on? You're being backed up right here. Oh, right. Oh, but that's not the way I want it to go. No, hold on. We'll have it do that at the moment. And then I think I want to change something about this. so what I want is not that. I want a condenser. So first of all, we want okay. So that'll send that stuff through. So let's figure out where the bottlenecks are. So we have a bottleneck after steel. Okay, you're flowing fine. It's all the way up here, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Okay, so now we have that coming through. Okay. So hopefully that helps out with that. Let's go here. Let's cut you, you, you. Okay. Now we're still missing that. How is... on the way? Not enough to fill one rocket. Okay. Oh my goodness. It is, what's it called again? Bulk inserter. So we have one being made over here. You have a control signal, you have enable disable if less than 100. Okay, and you're also sending control signal out somewhere. Which is this one. You're requesting stuff and you're outputting stuff. Okay. And then over here, we have the same thing happening over here, but not enough gears. Looks like there's plenty of gears. Do we not have enough? Okay, so we have plenty of gears. Available logistic spots. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. So you're here. Okay, let's keep going down the list. Alright, you're there. Available. We only have A available on the planet. We'll take a look at that. Chemical plants also needs to be checked. Okay, so chemical plants and cliff explosives. Control F. Cliff explosives. Right here. Well, first of all, we need a lot of you, so you can keep going. And you need more explosives and barrels and grenades. Alright. And now we're waiting on this. Where? There they are, explosives. There's a ton in logistics stores. A ton in logistics stores, actually. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. Oh, there is a ton here. We don't need to make that many, I don't think. Okay. Oh, we're making a ton of these. Okay. Where does this come from? It comes from here. Goes to here. But this whole thing cycles up and around through here, over here, up through there, here, over here. Okay. So that should be fixed eventually. You're the only one making chemical plants? And your output is full. Okay, so let's do that. A little bit more on that. Okay. Okay. I think everything else was accounted for. I think it's just I got slow rockets. Yep, you're taking your time. You take your time. Taking time. Take your time. You have something, so you're ready to go. You're requesting more logistic pods. Taking your time, requesting. Okay. We're hung up on logistic bots. And you also need more of those, which are being made right here. First thing we can do is do this. That'll help a little bit, I suppose. And Otherwise, we can make more rockets. Okay, so let's go with... Where should I make them? Right here is probably fine. We can go here and here. Let's grab some beacons. Hold on. Let's grab this first. Ah, we need a little bit more space. Let's grab from here to here. And go right. We'll give it a little more space. Go right here. Okay. And then we're going to grab a beacon. Okay. One here, one here, and one here. Okay, we'll let all that go through. Okay. That'll help out a little bit. Now the crafting speed is a little higher now. Okay. Let's double this. Wait. Cancel that. I think I should look at the ship. So we have a few more slots left. I kind of want to just drop a bunch of stuff, so... Okay. Let's go back to you. You're starting to fill up with stuff I want. Okay. I don't know if you have enough space for everything. That's what it's starting to look like. We'll wait. Okay, so back over to here. How's this doing? so there is stuff coming all the way through. So it's fully flexing through. Power is pretty stable up in this network. How about over in... Come on. Alright. This network. It is stable enough. Okay. That's good. And you're building up a buffer. Okay, that's good. So that'll be faster. How is it going over here? It's okay. I think I still need more. I think we can cut these out. Still want you being made. And I think I have all the boilers I need right now. I have all of you that I need right now. And I have all of you that I need right now. Okay. So, I guess I should start processing some of this holmium. So, the ore, holmium ore. Step one is to make it into solution. Stone and water. Okay. Stone and water. So we want to get stone over here. Okay, hold on. Where is my... How are you looking? Enough of that. You have enough of that. Good. We have almost everything we need. Okay, so you're almost there. So we'll plan on doing this. Oh, that's the wrong one. You're the one I want. And then we're going to go right here. Greater or equal than 8. And you are going to be stone. Because we need a lot of stone. Oop, wrong way. Okay. Here, let's do another round of all of this. Okay. Okay, so we have... Where are my... There goes one. Oh, please don't tell me we're back to shortages over here. Are you going as fast as you can? at the very end, so you're still working, yes? Oh, wait, no, you're not at the end of the whole chain. You are at the end of the chain. Oh, green was short there for a moment. Hold on a second. Green was short for a moment. 2.25, 2.25, but you can't swing fast enough. Yes, 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 that is a problem, isn't it? I think I could fix this by adding a single productivity mine to this. Reading control signal, so where is the control signal going? Going to here? Ah, so only if this is working does it let the red through. Okay. So whatever doesn't equal it, it lets it stop. Okay. I think we have a continuous uptime now. Okay. Ooh, Control Z. Okay. That'll hopefully make the uptime actually better. But doing that, what does the rate become? Does everything have it? Yes, it does. Okay, so that's 16 of those. 1.9, and you are going along here, here, primarily through all of this. Hold on. Read, hold. Enable, disable, only if anything is greater than or equal to 8. So we'll let that go through first. Okay. And then from here to here at max tilt, we need, okay, you need 10. We can't handle max tilt. Not without some major reworking. Okay, so worry about that another time. You are missing the modules. Okay. Novice. You also don't have enough. Someone's ready. That's good. You're requesting chemical plants. Okay. But we are running low on rocket fuel. You are also being used for trains. That's fine. Rocket fuel comes all the way through here. There's a balancer for rocket fuel. That's not a big deal. You... Okay. Okay, so we got that going on. First of all, let's do that. And let's see if there's any other rocket fuel. there's 20 there. Is that all of them? That's all the rocket fuel I'm being made right here. Okay. That could be an issue. Pipelines. So, okay. Going over here. You come from all of this right here. Petroleum goes up to here. Okay. Probably fine, but how much is this producing? Probably not enough to keep up with full tilt. No, definitely not. Okay. So, how's power looking here? We are starting to push up power. Especially the foundries. Ooh, is that because I going hard on research again? That could be a problem. Okay. Okay, how are you looking? You have productivity. You have some of these, not enough to fill a rocket. Oh, where's... It's probably in this nightmare, isn't it? There it is. And you need blue chips. Okay. We're gonna go back here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna turn this off. We are gonna send you to Fulgora. Okay. I think I want to change this to 125. Well, let's grab you. Actually, hold on. I would need a latch is what I'm thinking of. And I don't think I have the stuff to set it up right now. Yeah. You're at Fulgora? Great. Oh, not you. You. Okay. Do I want to keep you in orbit here? No, I don't think so. Let's send you back to Novice. You're safer there. Okay. there's holmium. Okay. I want a similar setup to stone. What do I have set up for stone? I think this is the primary setup I want. Let's go back over here. Do that. And then we want this to go here and here. Oh, and we want the filters to be anything, actually. Ooh, what are you connected to? Okay, what is the red? Okay. Okay, so to turn this into the holmium solution, is that the one? Yes. We combine in a chemical plant with water and stone. Okay, so chemical plant. You also take 1 water a second. You are probably producing more than enough. So blue line steam engines, lightning rods. Okay, hold on a second. We want you. Is that connected all the way on the bottom? Yeah, it is. Okay. Should I make... Hold on. Okay, we have a choke point. Somewhere's choked up. You're choked up. Okay, so that's problem 1. Let's fix that. Okay, so that fixes up that bottleneck. Alright, and everything's flowing again. Okay. Oh, I could. Hold on. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's add an accumulator here. And a cider combinator. Right here. So we're going to take this. We want solid fuel greater than or equal to 8. And accumulator is greater than or equal to 75. And then you can output a check mark. Whenever both are true, you can take, let's see, from here. A check mark. So whenever both are true. Okay. And I could do the same thing here, but I don't think that's necessary. Could send the ice also over there. Okay, so let's do that. First of all, we can okay, so first of all, let's do that, and then we're gonna go here. Okay, is there any ice in the network? Hold on, there we go. There's a lot of ice in the network. Okay. So what we want